अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, आप सुन रहे हैं बायोकेमिस्ट्री चैनल में आसिम अंसारी को।
Today we discuss about the classification of organic compounds. Organic compounds is divided into two main classes, acyclic compounds and cyclic compounds. Cyclic compounds further divided into two main groups, heterocyclic compounds and homocyclic compounds. Homocyclic compounds further divided into two classes, alicyclic compounds and aromatic compounds. Now we discuss each group in detail. Organic compounds have two main classes, acyclic compounds, cyclic compounds. Acyclic compounds, the organic compounds which contain an open chain of carbon atoms are called as acyclic compounds. A means absent, means there is no cycle in this compound. Acyclic compounds are also called as open chain or aliphatic compounds. Aliphatic compounds may be straight chain compounds or branch chain compounds. Straight chain compounds. Straight chain compounds are those in which carbon atoms link with each other through a single, double or a triple bond, forming a straight chain. For example, you can see in diagram that is a straight chain compounds, means there is no branch in these compounds. So you can say that this is a straight chain compound. Branch chain compound. Branched chain compounds are those in which there is a branch along a straight chain, such as you can see in diagram that there is a branch CH3. So those compounds which contain a branch is called as a branched chain compounds. Cyclic compounds, the organic compounds which contain closed chain or ring of atoms are called cyclic compounds. You can see in diagram that there is no open structure. The carbon atoms join to each other to form a ring or a cycle. So these compounds are called as a cyclic compounds. For example, benzene, cyclopropane, cyclobutane. Cyclic compounds are of two types, homocyclic compounds and heterocyclic compounds. Homocyclic compounds are further divided into two classes, alicyclic compounds and aromatic compounds. Alicyclic compounds, the type of homocyclic compounds, alicyclic compounds, the carbocyclic compounds which do not contain benzene ring are called alicyclic compounds. The compounds in which there is no benzene ring are called as a alicyclic compounds. For example, cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclohexane. All of these compounds are called as a alicyclic compounds, means they have no benzene ring in their structure. The other type of homocyclic compound is aromatic compounds. The carbocyclic compounds which contain at least one benzene ring are called aromatic compounds. For example, benzene and phenol. You can see in phenol there is a benzene ring. So the compound which contain at least one benzene ring in their structure are called as a aromatic compound. Aromatic compounds may contain more than one benzene ring fused together. For example, you can see naphthalene, there is two benzene ring fused together. And other you can see in this diagram phenanthracene. In phenanthracene there is three benzene ring fused to each other. Heterocyclic compounds, the cyclic compounds in which ring consists of more than one kind of atoms are called as a heterocyclic compounds. For example, pyridine and furane. The atom other than carbon is called as a heteroatoms. For example, you can see in pyridine nitrogen is a atom which is replaced by carbon. So that nitrogen is called as a heteroatom, and in furane oxygen is placed in place of carbon. So this oxygen atom in furane is called as a heteroatom. So memorize that organic compounds is divided into two main classes, acyclic compounds, cyclic compounds. Cyclic compounds further divided into two groups, heterocyclic compounds and other is homocyclic compounds. Homocyclic compounds further divided into alicyclic compounds and aromatic compounds.